How would you like some peanut butter with that jelly sandwich?
Hey, oh, it's the Chris Cord Show. Hey, oh.
This show is brought to you by...
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne?
For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne.
We'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne.
And surely you will buy your cup, and surely I'll buy mine.
We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne.
For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne. For old lang syne. For old lang syne. Oh my God. Happy New Year's. That's coming up.
Did you record it that time?
I did record. That's our second time singing
I'm going
that
to call
song.
you out for making mistakes.
I just wanted you to sing again, really.
I don't sing.
You just did.
Nope. Prove
You
it.
just did.
Prove it was me.
I got to prove it by making sure that we're recording.
Delete. This touchscreen ain't working.
Yeah, it don't work. Happy New Year's, guys. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and so am I.
No, you're not.
Yeah, well, you know. Yes, it's we got 2 more days till New Year's. 2 more days till New Year's.
2 days.
And we are going to go through some of our old episodes.
Yeah, I had the day off of work today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
But we're going to go through some of our old episodes that we did this year and recorded this year. And we're just going to take a little stroll through them before we get into the rest of our show. So sit back, relax, and cut her up with an axe. Because here we go. Bitch, that's whack. I was trying to rhyme.
I wasn't sure what you were doing there.
Yeah. So we started this. Season 23. Season 23.
For the year 2023.
For the...
You having some...
My mic went limp.
You having some erectile dysfunction issues over there?
I got some penises. So season 23, we recorded January 13th.
First episode was the 13th.
Our first episode was the 13th, and it was a fun one.
Yes, it was.
Basic bitches.
We did nothing but drink White Claw.
We drank nothing but White Claw, and it was a good time. Mike was in the studio here.
Yep.
We miss you, Mike.
We actually had a game while we were drinking the White Claw, and Chris kept changing the rules because this was Chris's house.
Yes. It was Ron's house.
He was like, his house rules.
That's right. And I do want to say that now that it is the end of the year, let's just give it out straight, Mike's obviously not doing the podcast with us. It's been me and Matt.
Yep.
And Mike was part of this podcast, and he's been part of this podcast for a long time. 2011 we started.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't come onto the podcast until about 2013.
Yeah.
As the janitor.
As the janitor, you were sweeping.
Yep.
Yeah. So, me and Mike started this thing from ground up. We decided one day, hey, let's do this podcast. I got out of broadcasting school. He was getting out of Columbia, and we were like, let's just fucking do this. And we were doing the band thing, and, we decided to do this.
Keep him busy, yeah.
Yeah, so, and that's how it happened. And then after episode 1 was Death and Heartbreak.
That was episode 2 was Death and Heartbreak.
Yep. Oh, I said after episode 1.
Yeah, it was just confusing the way you said it.
Yeah, so
quit confusing people.
Let's see what happened here. Dolly Parton's new album. Oh, shit. Miley Cyrus's new song. Metallica's new song. Harley Davidson anniversary concert was just released then.
It was just announced then, yeah.
Cops banging cops. Remember when the...
oh, yeah. The girl who was like banging all the people in her...
Well, she had a train.
She had a train ran on her.
Episode 3 was Titty Bowl halftime show.
I think we ended up with that name because we were talking about possibly getting another titty shot in the halftime show.
And we didn't.
No, we did not.
Yeah. Linkin Park unreleased songs. Carrie Fisher and Beyonce Plastic Surgery. And
Chris steals another podcast idea.
I stole another podcast idea. I don't know what that means.
I know exactly what it means, but we never did it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Episode 4 were Tim's balls.
Yep. We talked about Tim's balls because Tim got the snip.
Matt was late. He was fired.
Not the first time.
Kurt Cobain's birthday. Other dead grunge people. Godsmack's final album. Beatles and Stones collaborate. And Wes Scantlin arrested again. Episode 5. This was
Drunken
March.
Arts.
Drunken Arts. Matt was on time. Dave Grohl barbecues. Woo's House of Bocce.
I love how I was still mentioned as a special guest back then.
Chris takes me to church. Blackpink is hot. Yeah, it's because my son was into Blackpink for a little minute there.
They're still hot.
Oh, yeah. Episode 6, greatest episode so far. It was called...
Why?
I don't know. This was in March 10th. Dave Grohl was mentioned again. Snoop Dogg allows Death Row Records on streaming.
And Chris made an announcement about nothing, apparently.
Chris thinks he could speak Italiano. That's when I was learning
That's when
Italian.
You were first starting, yeah.
Yeah. Episode 7 was Sugar High. I believe
that's
this
the one
is
that
when
we had special guests Lila and Aaron.
Yeah, Lila and Aaron were on there. Yeah. Storytime with Crit. Foo Fighters were not. Dave Grohl was mentioned again, but the Foo Fighters were. Coolio was making a new single. Chris still thinks he could speak Italian. Episode 8, Thinking Out Loud. Afroman was getting sued by the police. Oh, I remember that.
Musical DNA lawsuits.
Yeah. Lollapalooza lineup we were mentioning. Riot Fest maybe moving back. Episode 9, Tranny on a Canny.
We talked about Tim's balls again. Steven Tyler was getting sued. Kid Rock shoots at Bud Light cans.
Yeah, that's when this was April 7th.
Blackpink is in carpool karaoke.
Yeah, we did not mention Grave Grohl. Oh, wait. This was April 7th. April 14th, You Want to Break My Legs? I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. We talked about Lady Gaga as president, BowieNet, which was apparently David Bowie's dial-up service back in the day.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Dave Grohl is mentioned again, of course. Oasis possible reunion, question mark. Feelings are gay, something in the month of May.
Episode 11, April 28th. Matt is sick.
Yep.
You were sick.
Apparently.
Morgan Wallen and his friends continue to suck. Blink-Vana. Oh, that's when Blink-182 had influence from a Nirvana song.
Okay.
Well, that's not when, but we talked about it. New Metal making a comeback. Foo Fighters' new song. Oh, yeah. Episode 12, Purse Taco. This was May 5th. This is when Michelle came in, and she was drunk.
Yeah, and she had a taco out of her purse.
She had a taco in her purse. White American Male Collectibles. Chris Cornell is Jake. That's right. That country band. Remember when I played that country band that Chris Cornell was part of?
Yeah, Chris Cornell is Jake. The Hives make a return.
Yeah.
Mall stores that are like the Beatles, no longer relevant.
Oh, well.
Apparently, we were talking about mall stores that are no longer relevant.
And Keanu Reeves' band was back. Episode 13th, May 19th, Polish sausage, chicken wings, and Malort.
We talked about Billy Corgan is Kurt Cobain's nemesis, apparently.
Oh, I remember, because Billy Corgan, yeah.
Dwarf metal, which I believe was metal where they actually dressed up as like dwarves from like mythical times, like Lord of the Rings type stuff.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And it was actually a different type of metal. It was more like that kind of music, like that folky, mystical music, yeah. Chris Stapleton has a huge hog. I have no idea what that means.
AM radio.
I hope it's a pig.
AM radio being removed from cars.
Yep.
Yeah. Episode 14th, June 2nd, Claritin Concise Name. That was probably about you. Or no, that was Mike, I think.
I think we came up with the name together, but it was supposed to be clear and concise name, but I think Mike kept talking about Claritin, or maybe I was talking about Claritin. This is in June, though. I'm usually not on the Claritin anymore.
Not on the stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's ugly fans and traffic jams. Dave Grohl, of course, Liam and Noel Gallagher. Tina Turner's legs are worth $3.2 million. Music venue names are stupid.
That's because we were talking about the music venue names that keep changing, like Fifth Third, Community Amphitheater, bullshit, yeah.
I remember that. June 9th, episode 15th, Artist Roulette.
Yeah, that's when we decided to, no one brought an artist in, and we decided to just find an artist online, and then we didn't listen to it first, and we posted it up.
Garth Brooks does not stomach cancer. However, Toby Keith did. Yeah, that's when I mentioned the wrong artist.
I'm curious. Click on the Artist Roulette one really quick.
Artist Roulette?
Who's the artist? Bleach Lab.
Bleach Lab.
Which, if I remember correctly, they were actually good.
Bleach Lab?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much all the guys that we play are good. Episode 16, June 23rd, Internal Combustion. Oh, that was about the Ocean Gate.
Oh, yeah.
The Ocean Gate that happened this year.
That imploded. And apparently they had like an audio recording of it happening. It was like literally 3 seconds. It just
yeah,
like a pop can.
Paul McCartney recording new Beatles song with AI. Oh, that was in...
Oh, Mike was farting Taco Bell farts.
Episode 17, June 30th, Artist Roulette 2.0. Apparently no one brought in a band at that time.
A couple weeks later.
Dave Grohl and the Churnups. Chris makes a delivery to Pound Town. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
I don't remember.
You made a delivery to Pound Town?
I don't remember. Chris has a heart attack and then gets Arby's. That's when
You thought you were having a heart attack and then you went and got Arby's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Episode 18, It's a Good Size. I remember that one. We talk about Harley Davidson Homecoming because we went there this year.
And Dave Grohl again, of course, because he was at Harley Davidson Homecoming. Miranda Lambert and Falling in Reverse hates fans.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't like the fans not like enjoying the music or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no. I think that wasn't that the one where they're like taking selfies off the side of the stage, but they weren't really listening to the music?
Well, that was Miranda Lambert, and then Falling in Reverse, I believe it was because no one was enjoying the music and he got pissed.
Oh, okay.
Tony Bennett died. And penis sizes across the country.
Yep, that was that episode.
Yeah. That
Cambodia.
Cambodia. Episode 19, July 28th. What the Drunk? We did not mention Dave Grohl again. Oops, just did it here. I used a woman's bathroom and threatened a Cub Scout.
Yes, I remember that.
That's
I was there.
When did I? Oh, the women's bathroom at the Harley Davidson.
You threatened the Cub Scouts at a Cub Scout meeting that same week. You were on a roll that week.
And then Cher makes gelato.
Call Me Now, season 23, episode 20.
August 4th. PJ and Paul were our guests, and they came on to the show. Pee Wee Herman died.
There was a lot of deaths.
Tio Salamanca died.
The actual actor who plays Tio Salamanca died.
Yeah. Unabomber died. And that's when we officially got our phone number.
Yep.
What is it? 331-999-0073.
There you go.
Episode 21, August 12th, Defeated by Life. We talked about how Taylor Swift Ain't no Beatles. Robbie Robertson is dead. Boomhauer from King of the Hill is dead.
A lot of deaths in this area.
Right.
Apparently people die in August.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Talk about if we, this episode 22, Blackened.
I remember that.
That was named after the whiskey that Metallica makes. That was Friday, August 18th. We talked about if we feel bad killing insects, Britney Spears divorce, Green Day new anniversary album, John Lennon AI song, oldies but they are new, and the Chris Court show officially has a phone number again.
I remember that. That's when we had those bands that sounded like the oldies.
Yeah.
Episode 23, Burger, Oster 26.
Oster 26.
August 26th, we talked about when I took a mini vacation. The fuck did I do?
I don't remember.
Fucking remember. Green Day's new monetizing Donald Trump mugshot.
Yeah, they're selling Green Day t-shirts with Donald.
Oh, that's right.
It was the Nimrod t-shirts with Donald Trump's mugshot on there instead of the Nimrod picture.
That's right. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You spelled Michael Jordan wrong.
Did I? Damn.
Wow. You call yourself a Chicagoan. Next
time I'll put MJ, motherfucker.
That's when MJ was dating Scottie Pippen's...
MJ's son.
MJ's son.
Started dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Episode 24 was our first live stream for y'all. Thank you guys for listening in last week for our live stream. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, for that episode 24, that was September 1st. It basically just says here that we talked about my foot is a pussy.
Yep. Chris has pussy foot.
Steak Man. Oh, that was the guy. That was the guy that went said if you can't eat your meat, the old man or something, and he went around in the restaurant saying,
"Oh yeah." He said, "If you can't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding." And
Yeah.
He slapped people in the face with a steak. That guy's my hero.
September 15th, episode 25, mouth burn. That's when
I burned my mouth with that stupid sandwich from Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. You burnt your. That's right. Yes,
I got a hot Philly cheesesteak, and I was really hungry, so I started scarfing it down, and it burned the shit out of the roof of my mouth. And the thing is, that happened on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. It is still hurt on Friday.
You just a bitch. Disturbed gets a key to the city for their hometown. Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth died. Jimmy Buffett died. And chair people should be
Dead.
Yeah, because, yeah. The episode 26, September 22nd, is when we had our first ever interview. And it was with the Panhead Sharps.
Yep.
Amazing time. I remember right before we did that live episode, I said, let's go for a walk around the block.
Yep.
We had a shot of whiskey.
You made me walk around the block.
And we walked around the block, had another shot of whiskey, and then did our first interview with the Panhead Sharps. That was awesome.
And when the interview ended, Chris said, "Did you understand what they were saying?"
But no, the Panhead Sharps are fucking awesome. We kind of keep in contact with each other, so it's cool. We're definitely going to do another episode with them again. September 29th, Phone It In, episode 27.
That's when I was sick, but I decided to call in.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, special guest. Yeah, Wes was here. We talked about wanting to kick another dad's ass. Oh, yeah, when that guy started shit with me.
Well, that's because you almost ran him over, him and his kid.
You know what? Fuck him.
Wes
man.
brings Chris expired beer.
The Tupac killer has been arrested, and it's not JFK. Ozzy up to the new task of a new album. Guinness Brewery opens in Chicago. Yeah.
I put brewery in quotes because it's not really a Guinness brewery, but yeah.
Our second interview, October 6th, episode 28, interview number 2 with Robot Heartthrob. That was awesome again. We talked
to Jared with Robot Heartthrob, and then we went and saw him actually play live. Maybe a month afterwards?
Yeah, I think it was a month after that. Episode 29, October 13th, because this is when their single came out, The Battery Farm.
Yeah, they released I don't know if they called it an EP or a single release, because they had the B-side to it, too.
Oh, that's right.
It was just two songs. It was the A side and the B side, but it was an awesome song. They're another awesome band. A great interview.
Yeah,
Fun to talk to.
Again, all these artists that we're checking out, these independent artists, you got to go and support these guys that we play, because this is what mainly our podcast is about.
And Chris told a spooky story on that one too.
I did. Interview number 4, October 20th, was Josh Morningstar, which was
episode 30
by myself.
Yep. Because you had to do it in the middle of the week.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I was at work. I couldn't do it. Although when he called the show number, I answered it while I was at work. And first thing I heard is like, you have a call from Josh Morningstar. And I was like, oh shit, I don't know what to do.
And we went to go see him live.
Yeah. Went to see him live in Yorkville.
Yeah, Yorkville.
A little bit of a drive away, but not too far.
It was a good time, though. It was a good time.
And that was actually a really cool bar, too.
Yeah.
What was it called? The Law Office.
The Law Office, yeah. Episode 31, October 27th, My Singing Miles. That was a special episode. There was no band or anything played. It was just my son, Miles, on there.
Came on, he sang a little bit, and he also talked about playing games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Episode 32, November 3rd, Kicking It with Tim. Tim is like our third official, unofficial, co-host on here. So it's always good to have him on here. We talked about, I think that's when Matthew Perry died. Yeah, Matthew Perry.
You just put in Matthew Perry, so I don't know.
Well, I didn't put it in there. You did.
I didn't put that.
The Beatles' new single came out.
I didn't put the description in there. I was out sick.
Oh. Flava Flav sang the national anthem.
And you gave me shit for not filling out all the information and posting it.
Whatever. Don't hate, just appreciate. Episode 33, November 10th, vaginal lactic acid.
That's correct. The name of the episode is Vaginal Lactic Acid because we are talking at some point about a beer that is being made with lactic acid created from the bacteria from a woman's vagina.
And it says Matt is back, but not Matt Perry. Concert tickets, inflation. Jared Leto climbs Empire State Building. The Beatles' new single topping charts. Beer made from vaginas. November 18th, episode 34. What these bitches know about facts.
They about to find out. Special guest Tim raps.
Oh, yeah, Tim rapped on the commercial.
Chris is a robot powered by AI and looks like Bane from the comics.
Yeah.
That's because you were getting your
CPAP.
Your CPAP machine.
And then we're getting closer to now. Episode 35, November 24th. Geriatric chat with Chris and Matt.
Yeah, we talked about being old and having to have a CPAP machine and taking all the vitamins we have to take and getting colonoscopies.
That's right.
Snoop Dogg is you're the one getting the colonoscopy.
Snoop Dogg. Oh, I got that. I talked about it on the whatever. Shut up. Snoop Dogg is still smoking, but his fire pit doesn't. So let's see what else we got here. Oh God. Episode 36, December 8th. It was 43 years ago today. That was the day
John Lennon got shot.
Yeah, the death anniversary, as you call it.
Yeah, I call it a death anniversary because I didn't know what else to call it.
Yeah. Well,
he died and it was the anniversary of his death.
Yeah, there you go.
It was the death anniversary.
Episode 37, Boozy Eggnog and Echo Coolers.
Just brought that out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Let's talked about getting my colonoscopy soon. Kurt Cobain's hologram tour, The Kiss, going with digital avatars instead of playing live shows.
We also talked about the godfather of metal not wanting to be considered metal.
Yeah. Episode 38, the Christmas Eve live show.
And if any of you joined on that, it was great talking to you. We had a fun time.
Yes, it was great times. But you know what? Let's get into our band. We just wanted to kind of go over all this stuff with you guys because
it's the last episode of the
year.
It's been
fun. It's been fun. And we're going to continue.
Have more fun next year.
We're going to have more fun. We're going to
Season 24.
That's right. Season 24. And we're going to try to do video now.
We'll see how that
Matt,
gets started.
I have a feeling you don't want to do the live video, do you?
No, we can do the video.
You don't like to be
We
on
just got to
video,
figure
do
out how
you?
to set it up.
You don't
That's
like
all.
to be on video?
We just got to figure out how to set it up.
Yeah. I feel like you don't want to. Let's talk about this.
Right now?
Yeah, let's talk about your divorce. How did that start?
Wait, what? Anyway, so I brought this band in today.
And this is our last band of the year, bitches.
Closing out 2023 strong. The name of this band is Spin, and the song is Dreaming.
On the Chris Court Show.
Here and now, under the stars and clouds, feet lifting off the ground, we defy gravity. But days get cold as we all sit on hold, just waiting to grow old, not the way we hoped it'd be. Tonight we dream and leave our worries far behind. We'll change the world, we'll open up their eyes. Tomorrow I'll return, but tonight, wild and free, be who we want to be, to what we want to see. We can do anything. We pretend like this will never end, hoping that we transcend what we know we shouldn't be. Tonight we dream and leave our worries far behind. We'll change the world, yeah, we'll open up their eyes. Tomorrow I'll return, but for now, let me be a dreamer, a believer. Let me float away above the stars. Tonight we dream and leave our worries far behind. We'll change the world, yeah, we'll open up their eyes. Tomorrow I'll return, but tonight I'll
Do you have a band or just have music you want to send to the Chris Court Show? Send us what you got. We will definitely play it and we'll give you good promotion. Just send MP3s and information to chriscourtshow@gmail.com.
All right, and that was Spin with Dreaming. What'd you think, Chris?
Yeah, that was really, 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 really fucking cool.
You enjoyed it?
I did, yeah.
Now you're dragging things around and confusing me how things are going on here. So they've been around since 2010. This song came out last year in December.
Okay.
So it is a little a little old at this point for our show, but I heard it on one of those music apps, and I loved it. I thought it sounded awesome. So
Yeah,
I started looking into them a little bit more. They do a lot of different music, so their genre is not always this.
Yeah.
They actually like genre bend constantly depending on what they're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Genre bend.
Yeah, that's what
new.
they actually describe it as.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was going to say that's
they
a
call
new
it
one.
genre bending. There's genre bending albums or something like that. They call it. Yeah.
Okay.
But they are a 4-piece American alternative power pop band,
I could definitely see the power pop.
and they are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, right here in the States.
Yep,
Eh?
right here in the States. They are on an independent label, as well as I think they've published some stuff on a record label as well. But yeah, they've been independent most of the time, and they've actually gotten big enough to tour with a lot of like bigger name bands. They've been on the Jägermeister music tour.
Oh, damn.
They were actually sponsored by Jägermeister, and they've had a lot of songs on television.
Wow.
Yeah, so never knew the name of this band, never heard of this band. Like realistically, I might have heard some of the songs they had on television, like here.
But
or
they're
there.
independent.
But they're independent, and they're playing some awesome fucking music.
That's all that matters. Yeah. It reminded, we played them a long time ago, in the beginning of the podcast, Steam Power Giraffe. They kind of remind me of a little bit of
that,
Steam
yeah.
Power Giraffe, but a lot of, in this song I'm talking about, well, a lot of 1970s power pop music going on there. But no, it was really, really fucking cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how big they are. Like, they may not be able to do an interview with us,
Hey, why not?
but we can always reach out. That'd be cool.
Why not?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Look
we
at
can
the
reach
guys
out.
that we've had interviewed here.
Oh no, I know.
What are you trying to say, Matt?
No, we had somebody that's got a.
You want to talk about your divorce?
No. What the fuck? Why does it keep going to that?
I'm going to get it out of you one of these days. I'm going to make you cry,
No,
motherfucker.
I mean, we had somebody who's got a hit record song.
Hit record song.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
platinum.
Yeah.
So
No, I liked it a lot. And it's a good song to go out on, you know?
I think it is too.
And by the way, while this is our last episode of the year, please, we're going to make a Spotify of all the bands that we played in season 22
Yeah,
and
I'll make a
season
playlist up on
23.
Spotify for you guys.
Yeah, so you could check them out. The main thing of this podcast is to promote independent artists, independent bands, interview these guys so you can hear their backstories, because it's always cool. We were together in a band, and it's hard. It's fucking hard.
It's really hard to get your name out there if you're not well known or if you're unsigned, not on a label, things like that.
Yeah, it just takes a lot of time, and it's a lot of shit. And I actually pulled up something from the website here: how to take care of your mental health as a musician. Okay, and we were
Don't do what Chris does.
we're shit. That's all long gone. And we were in a band, and we were in a band for quite a time. And there is definitely different things. So this is a list that someone came up with. I don't know who the fuck this is, but I found it, and it kind of makes sense too. So let's go through this list. I don't want to drag on with it, but the pressure of being an indie artist. As an indie musician, you do it all. Maybe you have a small team, but most of us are out here doing it all on our own. Regardless, here are the biggest problems that this person that wrote this article sees indie artists struggling with regularly. I'm struggling with getting through my words.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Do you need another drink?
Hell yeah. Comparison. So have you ever gone down the rabbit hole of comparison on Spotify? You land on an artist's Spotify page and immediately look at their monthly listenership and stream counts, and then you compare that to your Spotify stats, knowing you're nowhere near their level of success. So that's one big thing.
Well, that's the thing, though, is like, whether you're a musician or
Podcast, 'cause
a
we do the same
podcaster,
shit.
But I don't go at other people's stuff and see what their subscriptions are and what their people counts are. And stuff.
I actually don't either.
The reason why is because you don't need to compare yourself to anyone else.
Yeah.
Now, do I track our stats constantly?
Right.
But that's just because I want to see how we're doing.
Right.
But I don't compare them to other podcasts because
No.
what podcast am I going to compare them to? One that's hugely popular
Joe
already?
Rogan.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're nowhere near it. No, of course we're not. We're not that big.
Do we say we're a fan of Joe Rogan or are we against Joe Rogan?
I don't listen to it.
Joe Rogan?
I don't listen to him.
I don't either.
But the thing is, like, I'm not saying I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not against him. I just don't listen to him.
I want you and him to fight.
Like, physically?
Yeah.
Isn't he kind of a built guy?
Yeah, UFC. I want to see it.
What's that stand for?
What?
UFC.
United fucking cunts.
Oh, all right. That was Chris Court, Joe. In case you want to come over.
Hey, if you know what, if that brings our stats up by Joe Rogan kicking my ass, fine.
All right, you're more than welcome.
If that brings our stats up, more people will listen to these indie artists and bands. So that
There you go.
I'm cool with it.
Yep.
Perfectionism is another one. Perfectionism.
Yeah, that can hurt a lot of artists. I mean, obviously we do a podcast weekly here, so we can't be perfectionists.
Yeah. Sometimes I get into
You get a
that.
little into it, but sometimes it's for a good reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just too much. But usually if it's too much, like somebody's here with you.
Yeah.
And we'll yell at you.
You stop me. A lot of times
Yeah.
if I'm getting too much into my own head.
Well, that's because I don't want to be here till
me.
3 a.m.
But see, when that happens, my creativity just is a whirlwind in my head, and then you
Yeah, but
say,
no, it ends up-
"Stop that shit!"
It's being a fucking whirlpool dragging down the whole show.
I know,
'cause
I know.
We can't go to sleep.
Yeah. Financial stress. Oh God.
If you
Well,
work a
everyone has
cushy,
that.
If you work a cushy day job, who got a cushy day job?
Shit. Balancing creativity and business. Oh, that's totally us.
That's gonna be difficult.
but
to
they,
do,
you know, that's again, this can go anywhere.
because if you're independent with any kind of business, you're running a business,
Right.
Even as a musician, yes, you're an artist, but you're running a business. You're trying to make a living off of it.
Unclear goals.
Nothing feels like failing in the ocean. What?
Yeah.
If you don't know where you're
Nothing
going.
feels like flailing in the ocean than not knowing where you're going.
That sounds like fun.
Right.
That sounds like a song.
All right, so this is what you need to do indie artists and bands. This is what this guy on Digital Music News
Set
says.
realistic goals.
You need to set realistic goals. You need to be realistic about what you
Ah,
accomplish.
hell no. You're an artist. You can accomplish anything.
Celebrate your wins. You know what you need to do by celebrating your wins? Every time something good happens, write it down. So you have a list of accomplishments for the past few years.
This next one's for us.
Balance work and rest.
I ain't staying up till 3 again, motherfucker.
Man. But here's the thing, though. Like, if you want something to succeed, you're going to lose sleep. Like, right now, I am so angry doing this pod. Why in the fuck is this happening right now?
Because somebody has to go on vacation.
They don't know that. Connect with others, and that's a huge thing. And even in episode or interview number 4,
Especially in today's world.
with Josh Morningstar, he said that same thing. He's played everywhere.
Oh,
Funerals, bar mitzvahs, I think. he
I
even
wouldn't
said.
know. I wouldn't necessarily say that's like connect with everyone. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is.
It definitely is.
But I think for him, it's more like keep going. Keep pushing yourself.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Take whatever. Play the shitty shows if you need to.
Yeah.
Do all of it. Work.
Stay physically active. So all you artists and bands, stay
A
active.
walk around the block every day can do wonders.
There you go. See?
I ain't got time for your walks
I was
around
onto
the block.
something. Financial planning, of course. Learn to say no, especially when Matt wants to tickle your balls. I tell him no,
But I do it anyway.
but then I say hell yes. Get professional help. What the fuck?
Well, if you need professional help, if it's that bad,
Just
then you
drink.
should seek. That's what we do, but we should probably get professional help. My professional is Captain Jack.
So there are different things that you can go onto. There's called Music Cares. It's run by the Recording Academy, offers a bunch of health and human services to the music community. That includes mental health services, financial assistance and addiction, recovery resources. There's something called Backline. It's a nonprofit organization that provides mental health and wellness support to music industry professionals. Help Musicians UK in the United Kingdom provides a range of supports. The Sims Foundation, that's in Austin, Texas, same thing. Crew Care in Australia, same thing. So we just wanted to go over that, because that's what we do here. Independent artists, independent musicians.
We're here to showcase independent musicians, get the music out there. And for our listeners, not going to try to be mean about it or anything, but if you don't like the music, that's fine.
Go fuck yourself.
No. You don't tell our fans to go fuck themselves.
Are they fans?
I mean, they might be. We have followers.
I know that, but
What I'm saying, though, is if you don't like the song this week, we apologize for that. But check out next week. You might find something
we
you
don't
like.
apologize.
But I'm saying, though, you might. I'm saying for
You're not going to like every
for
song.
their taste. You're not going
Right.
to like every song we play. And the thing is, we play all these songs to showcase these artists that have talent. That's all we're trying to do is showcase artists that have talent and should be heard.
It should be heard.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter what genre it is, although it's been lately more rock.
Well, we did grow up loving rock.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's why we lean more towards it, but it could
But at
literally
the same
be,
time, too, as far as artists go, send us your stuff. It
could
don't
be,
matter what
it could be
is.
classical music.
It
It could
could
be
be
rap.
EDM.
It could be EDM. It could be anything. Literally anything. We will play it.
It
It's
could be
not
something
just
that
rock.
doesn't have a genre name. Send us the weirdest shit you got. We don't care.
That's right.
Just make sure it ain't video.
We need to rip it off too, because if you have a YouTube. All right, so this is a little bit of older news that came in mid-December, but Luke Combs apologized after unknowingly filing $250,000 lawsuit against a fan who sold unofficial merch.
Why would he apologize?
Well, so he has a legal.
I think he should sue the fan.
So this is what happened. He has a legal team that he independently, hires to go after big organizations that are taking his shirts and taking his shit and just copying it and then selling it. So a fan that basically recreated shirts and sold them. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, what new albums are coming out these days? New albums.
All right. Yes. December 29th. Right before the end of the year, there's nothing.
Nobody's releasing any music. Well, nobody on the big
They said,
top
fuck
charts.
y'all. Now, where was I? Before
You
I
were
got
talking
really
about Luke
interrupted.
Combs was filing a $250,000 lawsuit against a fan who sold unofficial merch. But I think that should stand. Sue the guy. You shouldn't sell unofficial merch.
No, I don't think so.
You shouldn't sell unofficial merch.
So he said
I got to throw those in before the end of the year.
this is not something that I would ever do. This is not kind of the person I am. So basically, Luke Combs went on a video saying because this lady got sued for a lie, and she was just some lady that was a big fan of her, and so holy shit, I'm a big fan of him. I had his shit, and I just sold it, to make some kind of
But
profit.
it was unofficial.
Yeah, but it wasn't a big organization, and he even puts in the video, I'm not out here for money.
How much money did she make?
I don't know.
She might have made $500,000 off that merch.
I don't know. But he said it's 7:27 a.m. here in Tennessee. I woke up at 5 a.m. to use a restroom, and the first thing I saw is this. A woman that's being sued by me for $250,000. And I was completely and utterly unaware. And what he's doing is here it goes. She sold 18 comb-themed tumblers for $20 each, making a total of $380.
I think they should sue her for $250,000.
But what he's doing now is he's making tumblers, and he's selling it like on his website and giving her the money for the profits of that.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's not suing her.
No.
In selling unofficial merchandise, she now just got an alternative income
Fuck yeah.
that she has to do nothing to earn.
Right. If I was her, I'd be riding every artist's dick. All right, sue me, bitch, because guess what? I'm going to be making some money. Here's something non-music related. Southwest Airlines celebrated for policy to give a full row to passengers of size for free. So if you're a fatty...
They used to throw people off the goddamn plane. Don't you remember, what was his name?
Rodney King.
No. The guy who played Silent Bob.
Oh,
the guy who is Silent Bob, I guess.
Yeah.
Michael.
It's definitely not Michael.
I thought it was Michael, wasn't it?
No. Let me just take a
Kevin.
little. Yeah, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
My God.
Yeah, when he was much larger, he's lost a lot of weight since this. But when he was much larger, he got on a Southwest Airlines plane, and they threw him off the flight.
Well,
and
maybe
he bought 2 tickets, and they still threw him off the flight.
to Paradise.
No. But now apparently they're giving people a full row for free.
Yeah.
How do they judge that?
So
So
here,
what if they sold the tickets out, like they sold the whole plane out?
yeah, no. So this is what you got to do. You have to buy the seats, right? But then you get reimbursed.
That seems stupid.
Well, if you're a fatty, it's not stupid.
So you saying I could buy a whole row of seats
Mm-hmm.
and then just be like, I'm a fatty.
Pretty.
You need to refund me for these 2 seats.
pretty much.
I mean, technically, you could do that. Because if they said, sir,
is there a certain
if they
weight
said,
limit?
sir, you're not that large, you'd be like, you saying I'm skinny? Are you body shaming me?
It's getting ridiculous. But alternatively, customers can purchase extra seats in advance and then contact Southwest for a refund of the cost of additional seating after travel. Customers can encroach upon any part of the neighboring seats, may proactively purchase the needed number of seats for their fat asses prior to travel to ensure the additional seats.
Is that official words from Southwest? The fat asses.
The purchase of additional seats serves as a notification of a special seating need and allows us to adequately plan for the number of occupied seats on board. You know what? Just fucking lose weight, you dumb fucks.
I think they should just pay for the 2 seats.
Look at these fucking...
Holy fuck.
Yeah, they're showing 2 fat people here.
Can a plane even take off with that on there?
Jesus, look at those tits.
You get turned on.
Super fat is how we identify.
Seriously?
It's not he, him, or anymore. It's super fat. How do you identify?
There is a spectrum of fatness. And as a super fat individual, you start needing different accommodations. I just felt really happy that there was something like this for people. Put the Twinkie down. Don't get me wrong. I am not a small person by any means, but damn.
Yeah. I hope to see more airlines implement customer of size policies. Southwest customer size policy helps many travelers offset the... You know what this does? This makes America fatter.
Yes, and it makes America poorer because Southwest Airlines is refunding these tickets for these seats that they could have had people in. they could have made a profit off of. And now they can't afford to pay
And you know what that means?
They can't afford to pay their employees, so they have to fire them now.
No. You know what that means?
Or the ticket prices will go up. Yeah.
Yep.
Which Southwest has always been known for lower ticket prices.
So because of you fat fucks.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Super fats.
Super fats. Because of you super fats. You fat solo travelers. By the way, Southwest is the only airline that allows you a second seat at no extra cost, even if the flight is fully booked. For fat people. Holy shit, this bitch is fat.
We're going to get in trouble.
Hey, you know what this bitch says? Here, I'm going to read this whole thing. Up until last year, I was traveling much. I wasn't traveling much. But when I did, it was always so uncomfortable squeezing my fat ass into the seatbelts and squishing next to the person next to me. Anyways, you're entitled to comfort. You do not need to force yourself to fit into things. Traveling should be fun and comfortable. For reference, I'm a size 24, 26, and 300 pounds. Bitch, put down the fucking fork.
She's 300 pounds. What is she, 4 foot tall?
Like, I don't. You know what? I don't have any sympathy for fat people. This big. You're not fat though.
I got that fat dick.
No, like people this fat just aren't big boned.
No, there is definitely something that they could do.
Just fucking stop eating.
Well,
Stop.
you can't just stop eating. But here's the thing.
Stop eating
Here's
so
the thing, though.
much
They could eat healthier. That's all they had to do.
and go exercise.
Eat vegetables. Eat fish. Eat chicken.
God,
Not fried chicken. Not fried fish.
right?
Grilled or pan.
Go do
or
it.
pan fried.
You fucking fatties.
Not breaded. Not deep fried.
Super fats.
Put the Twinkie down.
Put the Twinkie down. That's why it was outlawed for a little bit. That's why they got rid of it for a little bit.
Didn't we just eat 6 Reese's cups earlier?
Yeah, but we're good. Billie Eilish says her third album is almost done. And I'm so excited about that. Billie Eilish is a very good artist who I adore. I think she has very good music. It's so depressing. It's so great. Andre 3000 talks chances of a new Outkast music.
Didn't they say before that there's no chance in hell?
Yeah, well, now he's coming back because he needs money.
Well, I don't think it was Andre that said it. I think it was Big Boy that said it.
Yeah,
no
Big
chance in
Boy.
hell.
Yeah, and he said no. To be honest, no. They're still close.
I think we talked about this before.
Shut up. But I think because he knows who I am and what gets me going, he knows what inspires me, he knows when I'm excited about something, and that's it. You know?
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
That's it? We're done with the episode?
Are we signing off and saying Happy New Year?
Well, how about this? In the world of who the fuck cares news, Nicki Minaj assures fans that her documentary series is still coming.
Yeah, and so is she.
Supposedly she's making a documentary
Didn't
series.
she make WAP?
Yes.
Yeah, the same bitch that made WAP.
She's making a documentary series about herself and like how her life story came to be. It's supposed to be a 6-part documentary series, but she hasn't released it yet because it's going to include music that's on her new album, which had not been released yet. So they're not releasing the documentary series.
Oh.
But she says it's still coming.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nikki.
You know, in the world of who the fuck cares.
Yeah. I liked it. Because who the fuck cares?
Not me.
Anyway, guys, we've been drinking. And it's a good way to end this year. And we just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for listening. Yes. Our everything has gone up, You guys listening to us and watching our videos, and we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'm going to cry. We'll be back next week, though. with another episode. But
With all new bands, all new year.
all new bands, we're going to have a Spotify list of different bands for season 22 and season 23. Again, our biggest thing is to get these independent artists and musicians out there. And that's why we try to make ourselves big.
Yeah, and if you can find some time to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Hit that little reminder bell so that way you can hear more.
Oh, you've
artists.
been watching YouTube videos, haven't
I
you?
have been.
Oh, look
And
at
check
you.
us out on Patreon next year.
Oh, yeah. So on Patreon, we're going to have a bunch of videos, unedited videos of the interviews we've done, of the commercials that we made. Maybe I'll put up my colonoscopy, we'll see how
Exclusive premium content.
exclusive content, and it'll probably be something. We'll probably start it off at $3 a month or something.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but that's all coming in 2024. More interviews, more bands, so even live, our live streams are going to be up more, videos. So keep on checking us out. You guys have a good new year, and let's just count it down right now, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once again, thank you for listening to The Chris Court Show. Remember, if you have a band or business, or know someone that has a band or business, send all the info and MP3s to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Chicken nuggets and cranberry sauce.
The Chris Court Show.